Guys got it? All right, hard work on three, sprint to the next spot. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Hard work.
Sprint to the next spot. Don't walk. Get there, get there, get there, get there.
I'm Rick Lewis with Phenom Hoop Report. I want to introduce you to Coach Ricky Brown with Team Phoenix Elite. Coach Brown, tell us a little bit about the program and the direction and the background of Team Phoenix.
Okay, we've actually been around since the late 1990s. Started as a large organization. We used to probably carry about 20, 25 teams, probably 3 or 4 in each age group. So last year, we went to the director of Team Phoenix and we said, you know, we kind of want to go with an elite team that sets the standard, get guys to fly under the radar and compete and showcase events like the one we're in today.
Well, thank you. We've seen you a couple times, and each time we see your team play, it seems like y'all step up the level of competition just one notch higher. And a couple guys that really stand out on your team is 6'8" Alex Holt. He's been very impressive. He's from Lexington High School.
Yes, sir.
I guess before the season started, he had 0 interest at the collegiate level. You said how many offers he has right now?
He has 1 offer right now, but I've probably talked to about 15 schools in the last 2 weeks about Alex.
Now, who's offered him right now?
Morehead State is the school that's offering him right now.
Could you elaborate on the different number of schools that's reached out to him?
He's definitely a mid-major guy, high academic guy. I've talked to App State, I've talked to American University, and I've also talked to ECU about Alex.
Good. The one thing that impresses me about Alex more than anything else, especially with someone with his size and his girth, wide body, and this is really what most people at the collegiate level is looking for a guy that's 6'8". He has great passer-friendly hands, soft hands. You throw it to him, he's going to catch the ball. He's also a willing passer out of the post player. He's not one of these guys you pass it into the post and he's just going to take a move and he's whack hole and he's going to take a shot. He's very patient. He doesn't mind kicking him back out, reestablishing post position in the paint. And the thing that I like about him is when you look at the scoring, it's all in the flow of the offense. He's not always your go-to guy. A lot of it's garbage points, shots off rebounds, things of that nature. The other thing that impresses me about him is his footwork.
Yes, sir.
Great footwork in the post. And in addition to that, I like his demeanor on the court.
He's a great teammate, and that's one of the biggest things that I can preach about Alex. He's a great teammate. It doesn't have to be about him. He just wants the team to succeed.
Well, I tell you what, we talk about this a lot with players at every level, especially kids that are wanting to go into the next level, the collegiate level. We talk about body language. And when you watch him play, he always demonstrates good body language.
Yes, sir.
And he looks like he's enjoying the game. He's a good teammate. So he's the one that really stands out, and I think he's going to be the one. He's my blow-up guy for this summer. Also, another guy that's very impressive, and we've seen him quite a few times at the high school level, is Themis Phillips.
Yes, sir.
And tell us a little bit about Themis.
Themis is a do-it-all guard. One of the things that I challenged him on this year was playing better defense. We all know he can score from his high school numbers. He's a kid that averaged over 30 for his high school. Right. So this year I wanted to challenge him on being a lockdown defender because that's an easy way to get easy buckets in transition.
Yeah, for some of the coaches don't know, Themis played for North Davison, averaged over 30 points a game, was one of the leading scorers in the state of North Carolina. And he also had games where he scored in the 40s quite a few times. So he's a bucket getter.
Yes,
so
he is.
I think the philosophy you're teaching him as far as to take his game to the next level, work on the defensive end. If you do that, the offers will come.
Yep.
And he's going to prep school.
He is.
Okay, great.
He is.
The other guy that impressed me today, and I think this guy plays with you over at West Forsyth, Jaron Scott.
Yes, sir.
6'3", athletic, do-it-all utility guy.
Yes, sir.
If I counted the blocks right, I think he had 3 or 4 blocks today. Tell us a little bit about Jaron.
Jaron is a hard-nosed, gritty player, and that's what I like about him. Like you said, he's a utility guy. He can play really the 2 through the 5, and that's what he does everything for us. Today, the last game we played, he probably played most of his minutes at the 4, but you'd never know it. You'd never know it. He defends very well, super aggressive, just a hard-nosed, gritty guy.
And those are the kind of guys you can win with. They don't mind playing whatever position you tell him to play. He'll guard the position 1 through 4, and he's happy doing it.
Yes,
he just
sir.
likes to contribute, and that's a great teammate, and those are the kind of guys you can win with.
Yes, sir.
The one thing I want to mention about Team Phoenix, they're a great grassroots organization. They're based out of the Winston-Salem area.
Yes, sir.
When you look at their roster, it's all players within the Triad area.
Yes, sir.
Winston-Salem, Lexington, all within probably a 30-mile radius.
Yes,
Would
sir.
you say?
Yes, sir. I think the furthest guy that we have a point guard from Lower State, Virginia.
Okay.
Lower State, Virginia, right outside of Roanoke. So maybe hour and a half, 2 hours
Right.
away. But most of our guys are Triad guys. We try to get guys that play hard, that fly under the radar, that we know we can coach up and get them to the right place.
Right. Well, I tell you what, it's great to see people like yourself. You're an assistant coach at West Forsyth.
Yes, sir.
You're taking kids from your area, you're coaching them up, and you're trying to get them to that next level. So you should be commended, and we want to say thank you for coming to the
Yes,
David
sir.
Rose this
yes,
weekend.
Sir. Thank you for
so
having
much.
us.
Appreciate
Thank
it.
you for having us.
Guys got it? So I hard work on three, sprint to the next spot. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Hard work.
Sprint to the next spot. Don't walk. Get there, get there, get there, get there.